this is the end of medical care in America as you know it. The quality of doctoring is going to go to the floor. And the medicine that you are used to receiving, the quality of drugs, the quality of medical care, will slowly diminish over the years to the point where it's no different than that in many other countries. Now you say, come on, don't be so despairing. Look, it's logical. The fact of the matter is we've had the best medical care in the history of the world, which is why people flew here from around the world. No one flies to Havana for medical care. Nobody flies to Caracas for cardiovascular surgery and so forth and so on. They've always come here because it's the best medical care in the world. And it's interesting to me that socialized medicine is very appealing to the betas and the gammas in the medical world. In other words, the poor doctors, not bad people, but the ones who are jealous of the true alphas in medicine have always liked socialized medicine, in my knowledge. The guys who really can never become the great loved the idea of a government-funded and a government-mandated healthcare system along the lines of the ex-Soviet Union. I remember when I was a youngster in Queens College, when I first learned that doctors in the Soviet Union were ill-paid and that they were paid less than a teacher, I was shocked because in America, the doctor was held up almost as a god in my day, right? The years of education, the skill required to become a doctor was overwhelming. And so when I heard that a doctor in the Soviet Union was not respected, number one, a teacher was respected more, and a doctor was paid less than a teacher, I couldn't believe it. But as I got older and I went on in school and I went here and there, I ran into other people along the way. And the most shocking next juncture in my life was at a university where there was a constant rally at the East-West Center in Hawaii by a communist doctor who kept putting on rallies for communism, socialism, and he always went to Cuba. He was constantly going to Cuba, and he was talking about the wonders of Cuban medical care and how great it would be to have Cuban medical care here in America. It turned out he was a drug addict, and he was stealing from the infirmary his doses of morphine. And then I knew somebody who was kind of not a bad guy, a jealous guy, but not that smart. And he went back to medical school late in life, and then he boasted that he was a protege of this guy who was stealing medicine. And then he became another hack doctor somewhere in one of the systems here in the Bay Area. No doubt because he got free medicine, a big Obama supporter. And he's the type who loves socialized medicine because it equalizes the doctoring. He was never going to be one of the greats. He would never be one of the alphas. He would never be up there in the higher end of any aspect of any of the specialties in medicine. So for him, a socialized medical system was a good thing because he'd be equal to all of the other betas and gammas never approaching an alpha. There'd be no alphas left in medicine.